MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
No problem here, 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Travis Shaw. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eddie Rosario.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So stepping in, Tommy Pham, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So he sets him down swinging. Tommy Pham is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
So digging in now, Max Kepler. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
First and second now, one man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Ready now, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Domingo Santana carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. High pop-up. Odorizzi is under it near the mound. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
There is Dozier on to Morrison at first, and that ends. Nick Castellanos now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Nick
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. VR ranging up the middle, and he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in.
Catcher it. Omari Figueroa.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Nope.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Broxton's under it. And that retires the side. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And that misses ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Striding in once again, Jonathan VR. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A pitch out to throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. At the plate, Ryan Lamar. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Ryan Lamar.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana is there. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte has room in foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Center
First
fielder,
offering on its way.
Tommy Pham.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Up high in the air, calling for it, Castellanos. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham ranging back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Logan Morrison.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. Keon Broxton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score.
Polanco is there, and it's a striding into the box. Jorge Polanco 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
stepping in, Amuri Figueroa.
Figueroa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's VR out there at shortstop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Ryan Lamar.
Ryan Lamar.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hernan Perez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Kane. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A pitch out. The throw. Not a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 tries so far. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out in the inning. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder, Max Kepler.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Nick Castellanos now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground to third. Solarte's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, number 21, Travis Shaw.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castellanos will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Designated hitter, David Peralta.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Now with the plate.
For the Twins, the shortstop, Jorge
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after this is Broxton. And they can't run it down. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The catcher, number 00.
Digging in now, Amuri Figueroa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Lamar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So striding in, Domingo Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Domingo Santana.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Another payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. To third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
First baseman.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Throw over to the bag. First delivery to him on the way. Logan Morrison is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for route number 1.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Byron Buxton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Nate Jones.
Byron Buxton.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Perez ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Seared down the first baseline. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another one sent foul. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rosario rounds third and is striding for home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he's safe.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hernan Perez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Weak grounder back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tommy Pham started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Throw in time and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. This is line to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Santana's ready. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Perez ranging up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit down the line at first, and he is out on the tag. Nick Castellanos now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike two. A little low. It's 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stephen Vogt's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Rosario is there. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Squared that one up just a little late. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Broxton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting eighth.
So striding forward now, Amuri Figueroa. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Perez ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
So digging in now, Ryan Lamar. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ball two.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eddie Rosario.
Swinging a looper to left. Broxton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Santana will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Right fielder.
Striding in, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 21.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jonhervis Solarte. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Into the box, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he takes ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Domingo
Drilled on the ground to short. Polanco is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Digging in, Keon Broxton, a base hit in his first trip. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Keon Broxton becomes out number 2 this inning. Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Broxton. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Murray Figueroa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Lamar.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler has it in his tracks. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Figueroa is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Yonhevis Solarte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a knee-high fastball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos ranging into the outfield, and that in. Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit to third. Solarte's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So striding in, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Santana sprinting after it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. At the plate, Logan Morrison. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's in there for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out. Ready now, David Peralta. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
David Peralta.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. A hit in 2 tries so far. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left. Manny Pena will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ryan Presley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
The batter number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Rosario is there, makes the into the box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 11.
In now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled back. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Wow. Now at the plate, Amuri Figueroa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Lamar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Byron Buxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Rodney.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Pham. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up high in the air. Dozier is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Jon Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham racing back. He's there to make the play, and that. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for one. Back to first. The ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far. Corey Canade. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.